So new setup for this means new setup for this. Oh no, you can see it! Damn it, hold on. Hello and welcome to my channel, The Danish Readaholic. My name is Silka and today I am doing my TBR game, the animation game. I'm working with a little bit of a new setup, so my phone is like here and my board is here. Normally it's here. So I'll be looking like this sometimes, but it's okay. It makes it a little bit easier for me to actually play the game, I think, without worrying if anything is in this frame and that frame and so on and so forth. Let's get into it. This month we also have Aurelium. I do know what my Aurelium prompts are, so I'm hoping to get some specific books on here, but we'll see if I'm able to do that. But before we go into any of that, let's just look at the books that I read for last month. I got the Alex card, the Spice Girls, Totally Spice. I keep saying that. And that is to read a book with 3 or less people on the cover. I haven't actually completed this book yet, but I will before this video goes up. So I am counting it as completed. For this, I read Wings of Starlight by Alison Saft. Then we have Tigress, and that is to read a book with stencil sprayed edges. For this, I think I read The Gilded Cage. Could also be Blood Trader, but for Jade, I read one or the other. I think it was Blood Trader for this one, and finally I got The Cat from Coraline, and that is to read a book with a demonstrative determiner, and for that I read This Vicious Grace. I probably should get my computer so I can have a look at the prompts for Aurelium. So not only did I have to find the Aurelium readathon prompts, I also had to figure out how many books I read total this month, because I had 4 books on my TBR because I got a skip, I think. But I read 8 books. That being said, currently I've only read 6, but I am 100% sure that I will finish the last 2, so I'm counting 8. Which means I get to move 4 spaces forward when we do the game. Which I think we should just get on with, because I'm ready now. And I have coffee if I need it. Which I don't. I have to move 4 spaces forward, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 at another's, which doesn't really do anything because I haven't started yet. So, first roll. 1. A Barbie. Let's see what we get. Alright. How do I do this? All right, give me a second. I will write down 20 books. So I did that very quickly. All right, let's go. It was 17. 17. Ah! Perfect! Perfect. All that work for nothing. All right, let's get it. So, the first book of my September TBR is Threads That Bind by Kika Hasapolu, I think. And that is actually also a book that I put on my TBR for Aurelium. So that is perfect. So, Threads That Bind. I'm super excited about this. I thought that it was longer than what it actually is. So I think I'll breeze through it. All right, second roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is a Disney free pick. Perfect. So I ended up choosing Mirabelle from Encanto, which is main character doesn't have magic. And this might be cheating because when I wrote the prompt, I'm pretty sure I intended for it to be like a magical realm where people had magic, but our main character just didn't. However, that is not how I'm using it today. because this is also on my Aurelium TBR. So we are reading Drizzle, Dreams and Love-Struck Things by Maya Prasad as the main character doesn't have magic. I will be extremely surprised if the main character has magic since this is a contemporary, but never say never, I guess. Third roll. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. DreamWorks. Okay. Desert fantasy. So, I don't think I can make this work the way I want it to. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I could make it work actually. I'm doing An Ember in the Ashes. Have I read this before? Yes. But it's been so long and I want to finish that series because I remember it to be good and then I remember it to get confusing and I want it to not be confusing. So we're trying. And this actually fits very well with a prompt for Aurelium. I just didn't realize until I looked at the cover. So that is perfect. I am reading this for my desert fantasy. Did I say who it was? It is Asenath. Fourth roll. 2. Another DreamWorks. Please be good. Oh, okay. Preposition. This is Viper from Kung Fu Panda. So that is like on, in, below, so on and so forth. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. All of a sudden, this month turned into me rereading the books that I read already in the series. So Torch Against the Night, I'm pretty sure against is a preposition. It says something about where something is. So we're going for that, I think, which was not in my plans and doesn't fit anything on my Aurelium TBR, but here we are, so yay. Oh, it's some big books I've gotten on here and there's no skip in sight. So let's do the final roll for this TBR. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Disney. Did I not shuffle them? Jesus Christ. Humans. All right. I have a book that I'm gonna pick because I'm gonna read it regardless because it's on my TBR here. I am not 100% sure if the main character is human or if there's any humans in it, but I have a feeling that there might be, despite it being a fantasy. Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller. I'm pretty sure that there's humans in this. It seems like a safe bet to me, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna go for that. By the way, it was Phoebus, in case you didn't see it. Phoebus from Hunchback of Notre Dame. There it was. All right. That's my TBR. Let me just hold it up for a second. Oh, Jesus. Let's rearrange. So actually all of the books on here except for one currently fits with my Aurelium. So here we are. We have Threads That Bind by Kika Hatzapalu. We have An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir. Drizzle, Dreams and Love-Struck Things by Maya Prasad. And Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller, which is a book that I really wanted to read. And actually one of the last books on my 25 and 2025, which is cool. I'm also going to be doing a separate video on my Aurelium TBR, so stay tuned for that. But as of right now, this is my TBR. I'm happy. All right. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment telling me what you will be reading this month and if you will be participating in Aurelium. If you just want to let me know that you're here but don't know what to comment, please leave a cat emoji because this has been staring at me the entire video basically. Once again, thank you so much for watching and until I see you next time, bye!